whisper here just to let you guys know. Audio is gonna be fucked. Okay, just letting you know right out the gate. So, I'm gonna talk back here for a little bit. Okay, I am letting you know. Hello, everyone. Also, thank you for the raid, Kyo. It's good to see you guys. Hi, Larry. Hi, Cloud. Hi, Kyo. Yeah, the microphone does not sound good. I understand. Trust me. I do not like this microphone. It sounds muddled. It sounds... Ugh. And I turned off the compressor and everything, too. Anyway, point is that I currently have a... I'm holding the microphone in my hand. Like, you know, the like you see singers and stuff singing and all that? That's basically how I'm holding it right now. So I'm gonna have to do this for the entire stream. So I need to, like, get the distance right. Okay, that's about right. Your mic is still better than mine? Life has been difficult for all of us, I think. But what I will say is this. Oh my god, I can't. I'm using these really cheap Sony earbuds that I picked up for like $10 today. I got them at like a Walmart, and I was like, okay, because I literally don't have, like, Byron literally bit my earpods, so I don't have them, so I had to buy new ones, and I was like, Raz, you ignored my DMs.
I was a little busy. Don't you think there's a reason why I may have missed it?
Anyway, I have had like maybe 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and I have been fueled by hatred and rage the entire day, so this is going to be a scuffed stream, but let me explain to you how I'm out $400 of equipment. So my headphones are the ATH M50Xs by Audio-Technica. Well, they were. Basically what happened is this. I plugged in the monitors, the ATH M50Xs, into my audio interface, and it caused a short circuit / basically, there's some, if you're not savvy with it, let me put it to you this way. It went boom boom inside. Okay, and it didn't just destroy my audio interface, it also destroyed my headphones. The interface I bought for 150 bucks. That's kaput. It's completely useless. My headphones, those were 150 bucks. That's completely kaput. So I lied a little bit. It's about $300. But then it also, there's also the possibility that it may have fucked up my microphone. So there's a pretty good chance that my SM7B may be fucked. And I have no way of checking it because I don't have another audio interface. By the way, the microphone you're listening to right now is an MV7 by Shure. Excellent microphone. I just don't like it. It's a USB microphone, so literally the way that it's so scuffed. I have it's like oh, it's so weird. But at any rate, I spent the better half of about 6 to 7 hours trying to figure out what happened here. And basically, that is the only thing I can think of. Now, I've sent an email to Focusrite, which is the creator of the Bowcaster 1, my audio interfaces. But yeah, my condolences and commiserations. I actually genuinely appreciate that. Like, oh my god. What sucks though is that, like, I don't really care that it's happening to me. It's more so the case that it's affecting stream quality. Like, if I move my... okay, here's the problem. If I move my hand, if I move it back here, I lose 10 dB of sound. If I move it here, we gain 10 dB. And I can't put an expander on it because otherwise what'll happen is that it'll... Point is, follow me, right? Someone call my name. Hi, Master Chief. Yeah, so basically by plugging in the monitors to the audio interface, there was a short circuit or an amp blew or some type of hardware issue internally that basically caused it to die. And then when it died, it took my headphones with it. It is what it is. Sucks. So at minimum, we're out $300. But the good news is that there's a pretty good decent chance that my SM7B is fine because they are very resistant to any electrical damage. I mean, the things they're known as the tanks for a reason. So I'm hoping that they're fine. But if not, then I'm gonna cry. You know, it is what it is because it took me a very long time to save up all this money. And I did not become a VTuber until I had it. So I was like, So like having to take a step down for a stream and go down to, you know, basically this, it's like, because I can hear it. Most people can't. Most people are like, yeah, whatever. Like, what are you talking about, Raz? But it's like, I can hear it, and that's what counts to me. But anywho, enough about me complaining about things. Let me go ahead very quickly, and where's my chatterino? There it is. Let me catch up with chat here, because I know I missed it in my bobbling. So let me do that real quick. Hello. Raz stream is so much louder than your stream. That's because I have it tuned higher, probably. I have like my talking volume is anywhere from -15 to -5. So, Raz, you ignore. Okay, I got that. I told you to name the dragon. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a name. Let's circle back on that. The ancient dragon falls. That is cool though. Did someone call my name? Yes. Hi, Master Chief. Why is LeBron meter at the top of the screen? I have no idea. I'm gonna be real. So this is the Myers-Briggs TI test. Basically, it's a test that like, it's kind of like astrology for college students. Basically, it's kind of a test where, you know, you kind of go through and you answer based upon what you believe to be the case, and you go from there. So let's just start, right? So I regularly make new friends. I'm gonna be honest, no. I am like, and by the way, this is a test that is meant for like IRL stuff, not like online. Now, obviously, like if it trickles into your online thing, that's fine. But generally speaking, you want to take this exam in the headspace of how you are IRL, right? Dang, LeBron is helping the most. As Darion? Oh, that's actually a really cool name. Because it also reminds me of Asterion, and he's hot. So, oh great, I gotta be careful. Let's see. Hold on, my head's in the way. I don't like this. Scooch. There we go. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Complex. So novel means new. Complex and new ideas excite you. Not really. I'm gonna be honest. The more complicated and new this idea is, generally speaking, it means you have an idiot trying to explain something that they don't even understand. Thank you for the booty. I appreciate that. My morale has indeed improved. Thank you. I'm gonna. By the way, if my hand is gonna cramp so bad after stream, so I have an incentive to go faster than normal. Help me. Anywho, you feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. Persuaded? No. I'm very good at, like, whenever I take a situation, I look at it from how I feel about it, so the emotion, and then also, like, what are the actual merits of the argument, right? What's the premises, what's the conclusions? And then even if I am persuaded emotionally by it, I actually reject this because this is not a good... Like, emotion is good when you need to make a gut decision, right? But, like, generally speaking, if you have factual arguments, so in this case you have emotions or arguments, you want to go with the factual arguments because your emotions they go up and down, right? It doesn't really matter too much whether or not, like, you know, you feel something very intensely. Like, for example, you can feel like, you know, like the wall is about to crash, but like factually you see that there are studs holding it up. It's like, you know, sometimes though, it is true that your emotion is right. Like you step forward to things and then, like, you know, a tire flies by and instead of hitting you, it misses you. So, you know, there's a counter argument for every argument, right? Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. I can't see my mouse. I love those emotes though. You're gonna lurk and draw? Let's go. Spam. Yeah, my living space, like, I mean, I will say, like, it isn't like white, like, what is it called? Like clean room. But like everything has its place. Everything is optimized to be as useful as possible. I'm maximizing my table space and the open areas that I have, because I don't live in a mansion, right? I live like in a small little thing. You know, all the open spaces I have are basically optimized to be open and workable and, you know, if possible, multi-role, right? Because like if you can use one space for multiple things, then it's really good. I'm white. Thanks for letting us know. Let's see. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Yeah, I've always been this way. I don't know why, but like ever since I've been a kid, ever since I was a kid, like I have always been calm, and like ironically, the more pressure I'm under, the more calm I am. Right? Like I literally, okay, because last night I sat there and I heard the crackling in my ears when I plugged it in, and I went, oh, it just died, didn't it? It just died, right? And like I spent 6 hours on it. I'll be honest, like it was not a good idea. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone to sleep. But basically, I was just sitting there calmly going. Now, was I a little loopy and delusional, a little bit frustrated? Of course, but calm? Absolutely. Oh my god, yes. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Tell me what I missed. Okay, let us know when you're back. So you were on the networking. I hate networking. I hate networking. I hate promoting myself, especially to strangers. I find it very daunting. And here's the thing, right? Like, I do this. Like, if it's for work or if it's for, like, something I have to do, like, I'll do it, no problem. Like, I'm not opposed to that at all. You know, it happens all the time. But, like, if you said, hey, Raz, you have free will. You can choose whether you want to do this or not. Are you going to? I'm going to be like, hell no, I don't want to. Because I think that, like, for me, it's more of a self-esteem issue, like a confidence issue. Like, because like my idea of like, if I want to network or so on and so forth, like market myself, I want to make sure that what I'm marketing or what I'm advertising is a good quality product, or, you know, something along those lines, right? Like, one of the reasons why, like, I'm not really going big on like social media and stuff like that is because, like, I don't think that I'm good enough as a streamer to market that, right? Because the last thing I want to do is like be really good at marketing my stream on Twitter and social media and stuff, and then people click on it and then they look at my stream and then they go, this is ass, right? I don't want that, because I've seen that. And it's just Twitch streaming and like streaming in general. There's a lot of people who will be really good at marketing because a lot of their jobs tend to be marketing, so they're good at it, right? But the problem is that they forget that they need to have a good product in order for a consumer to buy it, right? Now, I'm just using business terms, but what I'm saying here is that like Chibidoki, right? I had no idea who Chibidoki was, and then I saw one of her tweets, and it was the funniest thing on planet Earth. Tuned into one of her streams, and now I kind of like catch her streams now and now. Like that's how you market. You want to have a good product before you market. So, do I find the idea of networking? Yes. Horrible. Now, by the way, before we finish the exam, I want to let everyone know, before this test, I was an INFJ assertive. So, I forgot what the 4 things were, but it was like intuitive, introvert, intuitive for N. T was thinking instead of judging, and then, feeling instead of, I don't know. We'll get there to the end, don't worry. Next. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Okay, so this, no. This, yes. I am very deadline motivated, so what I mean by that is like, I don't get things done unless this exists. If there is no deadline, there's no reason to get it done. Or at least that's how I think, right? I don't believe that. I think that if I had to choose, or rather if I was able to choose and follow through with it, yeah, I would do this, which I do every day, but I would create my own deadlines and complete it by then. But also because of the fact that like, in order to do this, like in order to complete them well before the deadline, you have to put in so much more extra effort that I just don't have. I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. I just don't have it. But do I prioritize and plan tasks effectively? Yeah, for sure. Right? Like when I was like, okay, how, you know, I purposely didn't get rid of this microphone. One, because I knew that I may need it in the future, or if I'm traveling, like I can have like a high quality microphone for meetings or whatever. No. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Are we back? We back. I can't move my left hand because it's holding my mic. Okay, are we good? Yeah, I saw that. I genuinely was sitting, and here's the thing, right, guys? Here's what I think is really funny about this. I have fiber optic internet. Okay, fiber optic internet does not rely on satellite. Fiber optic internet is basically like, you know how they run like plumbing underneath your house and stuff? That's how fiber optic works. Everything is on the ground. You don't need to have view of a satellite or anything. So it just dropped, which means that the power at the massive station where they have all the fiber optic coming in lost power. So that's fun. So that's great. But obviously you can tell it was very short-lived because of the fact that they have backup generators and stuff. But yeah, we back. Excellent. I basically was saying that like, yeah, you know, I plan and prioritize tasks very well and effectively, but I only complete them well before the deadline if like I need to get to something else. You just got Nitro gifted by a sweet stranger on Kyo stream. That is so cool. That is actually amazing. That's so good. I'm really happy to hear that. I wish that like gifting like subscriptions and stuff like that was a little bit more like commonplace, and not, well, it is commonplace, but like I wish that there was an incentive for people to do it. Like to gift, it was like 50% cheaper than like buying it, but obviously that would like incentivize people to just like gift each other, say the $250 a month, right? But anyway, you guys know what I mean. I will draw him something in return. Let's go. So did he gift you a Nitro, or did he buy a like art from you in return for Nitro? Even if he doesn't want it, let's go. People's stories and emotions speak louder than your numbers and data. Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you a funny story about this, right? He gifted, let's go. So you'll actually find in life that like a lot of statistics and stuff like that are generally pretty good indicators of things that happen, right? But there's something a little bit more challenging than just relying on numbers. So let me drink and give you an example. So numbers and data are very good at tracking trends or past events, but are pretty bad at predicting future things in terms of like business and so on, and also in just like human stuff. All right, Master Chief, welcome back. We got through 3 questions and my internet died, but it came back. But we're here. And now I'm giving you an example of why sometimes people's stories and emotions do speak louder than numbers and data. But generally speaking, it's rare. So for this one, let me switch hands here. Okay, are we in a good distance? Cool. I'm also holding my microphone, so if it starts to sound like colder or quieter than normal, that's why. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you, so me, the numbers. Yes, and here's why. Okay, so I'm gonna do a medium agree, and the reason why is this: is there was a situation, not personally, but I saw it, where they made a decision based purely off of numbers and data. And the one thing they didn't take into account was how people felt about that decision. And guess what? It completely failed. All the data said there was only success, then it failed. And it was hilarious watching it. Let me switch hands here. Interesting and sus. Yeah, I'm literally holding my microphone. And this thing is like, it's like 4 pounds. So like half a kilo or so, whatever that is. And Chief says, game seg session? Sorry, I'm deaf. I'm deaf. Another crab treasure is a Dark Souls. Yeah, I've seen that game. Yeah, I actually plan on playing it at some point, but I'm dumb. And there you go. This pop filter on this microphone is actually better than the SM7B, surprisingly. But yeah, I'm gonna put that one. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and list. Yeah. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I literally exclusively use like schedules and lists for so many things. For people's birthdays, I write down their birthday, and then I have a reminder a day before if I'm gonna get them like a cheap gift, or if it's something like, oh, I want to like plan for it, I'll put it a week before, you know, stuff like that. Lists, yeah, literally every day before I start doing my stuff, I have a list of shit I need to do, and then I order it in things of like what needs to get done today, what can get done tomorrow, and go from there. That's how I do it. I am dominated by the schedule and list. It sucks because I suck at spelling. It's okay, don't worry. Autocorrect is dope, I'll say that. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah, 100%. Like even the things that I am very, very like uncannily good at. Like if I make a small mistake and I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. Were there any other mistakes I made? Right, and this is one of the reasons why I suck at math, because like math is constantly making mistakes and catching where you made the mistake and then like fixing it. But like for me, I'm just like, but it's not like, oh, I'm gonna have like an anxiety attack. It's just more so like, what's this? You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation? Yeah. So this is actually kind of a weird duet. Okay, I hate that it does that. Okay. I'll not do this. Like, I generally won't do this. I legitimately will not do this, but like, if it's someone that like, hey, I saw you from across the bar or whatever, it's like, yeah, I feel comfortable walking up. Because here's the thing, right? You walk up to them, whether it's a guy, girl, or whatever. It's like, if your goal is just to hang out with them, ask them a question. If they reciprocate in a positive manner, you continue the conversation. Otherwise, you just say, well, sorry for bothering you. I hope you have a good one. And then you fuck off. Easy. Right. But yeah. Will I do this often? No. Does it take me a little bit of time to kind of get that confidence to do it? Yeah, of course. But yeah, I could do it. Ooh. Am I going to be based or am I going to be cringe-pilled on this one? What do you guys think? You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yeah, I don't care. And the reason why is this, okay? Because, I mean, if like I'm sitting there with a friend, right, and we're talking about art, and we're trying to talk about like the creative interpretation of the work, the purpose of it, the message it's trying to do, I'm fine with that. But if I'm honest with you, when I look at a painting or an artwork, I have my interpretation of it, right? You can manipulate it or you can persuade me to see like, oh, this is actually what it meant or whatever, but ultimately, don't really care. Because the thing is that like when I look at art, I have how I feel about it subjectively, and then I also have my objective like things like, okay, like, if it's drawn in a manner like pixel art, right? Does it look like the pixel art that I really like? So that's a subjective opinion. Whereas objectively, I could be like, well, okay, how is the shading, right? How is the shading on the dog or the moon or whatever? Like, that's something like that. But if someone was like, well, let's talk about, like, how does that shading make you feel? Or, like, how does the shade glowing or the sunlight beaming off the person in the picture, how does that make you feel? Or, like, it should make you feel, like, melancholy. It's like, I don't care, dude. I just think it's dope. Right. So, I wonder if I ruffled any... Byron, can you give me a meow? Meow. Byron. Hey, I'm sure. One more. Byron. Meow. Byron. Meow. Wait. I feed you. Byron. Come on. Okay, he's being a meanie butthead. Hey you, did you know that you can help me get to shore with a follow? Thanks, Streamlabs. They never would have known. Anywho. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into the ones that are a little bit spicy. You prioritize facts over people's feelings. Facts don't care about your feelings. You prioritize facts over feelings when determining a course of action. Always. Emotions are emotions. They come and they go. They stay, they wander. Some of them, they persist for years, right? We call that depression, right? But ultimately, 99%, well, not 90, but like most other emotions, besides like serious ones like depression or anxiety, etc., like those come and go. But when I'm choosing a course of action, something that is going to determine what I'm going to do in the future, yes, I do indeed consider people's feelings. Of course, everyone should. But in terms of prioritization, I prioritize the facts. Because here's the thing. These won't change. Facts can't change because they're truth. It either is true or not true. And in this case, a fact is true, right? But if I'm going to make a decision based upon an action, right, we're going to use facts, but we're also going to consider the feelings, right? Like if I'm going to say, I'm going to jump off a bridge with my homies, right? Let's say my mom is like, oh my God, don't do that. I'm like, noted, and then I jump off. I considered the feelings, but I prioritize the fact. That is, I want to have fun with my homies, and I know the water's deep enough, right? And there's no rocks or anything. So, hard agree. You often allow the date... No. Even on days where I'm being lazy and I have nothing to do, or anything like that, I have a goal. And the reason why is because if I don't have a goal or like something that I plan on doing, then what happens is I feel like the day was a complete waste of time, right? Like who wants to spend their entire day getting nothing done? No one. Everyone wants to be productive, right? It comes with your human body, right? Now, does that happen? Like, do you happen to like get things done every day? No. But I'm not saying like goals like, oh, open an IPO or, do some crazy shit like that. No, I'm saying like, I'm going to watch Sarah's Fauna stream today. Right, I'm going to work on stream today. I'm going to add a Twitch follow button call to action that pops up every 10 minutes, right? That's a goal, right? And it's easy, it's achievable, it's reasonable. I can watch Sarah's Fauna stream, and I can do the Twitch follower notification, and I can also do stream. 3 goals right there. 2 I can do at the same time, 1 I can't. I have to do the stream obviously separate, but like that's an easily achievable goal. But I often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all? No. In fact, whenever this happens, I get very anxious and scared. Because I'm like, what am I neglecting that could be done that will bite me in the ass later? I don't know if anyone else gets that, but if it's a Saturday, right? And I don't, like, let's say this was prior to streaming. There was no stream. There was nothing to do. It was just a Saturday. Yes, it would be nice just to relax and hang out and have fun, but I feel like if I don't get something done, like something's wrong. Like something's gonna happen and it's my fault. I don't know. It's like a weird anxiety thing. I don't know how to explain it, but often, no. I'd say good portion of the time, no. Now, obviously, will there be days where I just want to, like, my goal, my schedule is to do nothing at all? Yes, of course. I'm human. Of course I do. But generally speaking, I make sure that there is nothing that I'm neglecting. Because the last thing I want to do is relax on a Saturday and have to work all Sunday. You know what I mean? You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Dude, how can you answer this any other way except for hard agree if you're a streamer, right? Because, like, I'm not trying to impress anyone, right? I'm not trying to, you know, do anything crazy. But, like, whenever I hold a stream, whenever I do a stream, I am doing my best to be myself. Now, if you like me, that's up to you, right? But when I hear good impression, what I think of is, am I being the most genuine person I am, right? Am I faking any of it? It's like, no, okay, that's a good impression of me. Now, obviously, there's other stuff, but generally speaking, that's what it is. But I rarely worry about, no, all the time. And this isn't just like for stream, but also IRL too. Like I said, when you answer this exam, do it IRL, not like you're like whether you're on stream or whether you're online, right? Because you're not the same online as you are in person. Like obviously you're the same person, but like, you know, it's if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, you guys know, you're smart, right? You have brains. I don't. But like IRL, absolutely. Or sorry, I do worry. Sometimes it's because of business, but ultimately at the same time, I don't want to leave a bad impression on someone because quite frankly, that's not who I am. Like, I'm not trying to be a saint or anything like that. I'm not trying to people please. I'm just like, I want to be pleasant, right? And if you don't remember anything about me, that's a good impression too, because that means I didn't do anything for you to remember me. So yeah, I worry about it a lot. You know, even outside of anything where there's quid pro quo or like business or anything. Bold of you to assume I have a brain, but I get it. Yeah, exactly. You enjoy participating in team-based activities? Oh yeah, for sure. A lot of the stuff that I do like on stream and stuff is completely by myself, which the reason why I'm mainly solo for like streams and stuff and like I don't do collabs and anything is because I firmly believe this and I'm not backing away from it, that like in order to like, okay, let me give you an example. When I used to watch Call Me Carson, I don't care what you guys think about him, but I'm just using him as an example. He had a lot of people around him that were like very funny when they were collabing with Carson and they were doing stuff with Carson. But whenever I tried to tune into their individual streams, I did not like them. Well, I found them boring. I found them uninteresting, kind of, how do I put this, like very uninspiring. And I really only watched them when they were with Carson, right? Because that's when they became that version that I knew and loved and appreciated and enjoyed. But because of the fact that you know, they weren't like that in their solo streams, it kind of really left a bad taste in my mouth, because it was like, okay, they're only this funny, they're only this entertaining when they're with other people, right? Because they're kind of bouncing off that energy, and it's a lot easier in a group situation to be funny and entertaining than it is to be solo, because you have to be naturally interesting, or well, not naturally, but you have to be interesting and you have to be entertaining by yourself, which is, in my opinion, an art that you have to develop, which takes a long time. And I haven't really been able to do that. I mean, I've gotten okay, but like, I'm not great, you know. But what I will say is this, though, right? You know, I'm talking about stream a lot because that's our point of connection here. But even outside of stream, or rather, like in the future, whenever I get good enough to be comfortable being a solo streamer, that's when I'll really branch out. But yeah, I love team-based activities. I love being in a situation where I can be positively competitive. where I have, like, generally speaking, I only really like being competitive when I have a very good chance of winning. I know, right? Weird, but generally speaking, even if I'm not in a competition thing, I like divvying up roles, and I like doing my role really well, and I like that when we get to the end of it, people see, you know, even if they don't, like, this is the cog I made in this machine, and look that it works perfectly, right? And I really hate when people don't, you know, like, when they get their assigned role and they don't live up to it, right? Like, and here's the thing, right? Like, I get it, you know, like, oh, you don't care, it's like, whatever, but it's like, don't you think that reflects poorly on you? I don't know. I'm weird. But no, I love group activities. Absolutely wonderful. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. No. I shouldn't say hate. That's a strong word. I don't like doing new stuff and untested approaches because there's so much assumed risk. Right? Like, I remember very vividly, you know, my friends used to really pull me out and, like, have me do all this crazy stuff. And their goal was, okay, if we can get him out of the house and we can get him to go do these things, he'll fall in love with it, right? And he'll enjoy it. And I'm like, well, I'm $100 broke than I was before. And I wasted an entire evening. My feet hurt. I'm tired. And I don't want to play golf, you know? like, oh my God, you know? But, like, I understand why people love it. Like, honestly, if I was given the opportunity to just, like, play golf or something for, like, free, yeah, I'd do it. Golf is fun. But, like, when money's involved, like, and especially when it's new and untested, like, one, I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, and then you're asking me to invest a lot. I don't know. I guess maybe there's something wrong with me. Am I brokey? Also, hi Rye. Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, so I'll catch you up, Rye, or anyone dropping in. The way that I'm out $400 is because my audio interface short-circuited and destroyed the audio interface and my monitors, which were ATH M50Xs. So that's at least a minimum of $300. And if it also destroyed my mic, because I don't have a second audio interface, it also destroyed my SM7B. I'm fine. It's okay. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested? No. I like trying new things. Oh, actually, I do like trying new things that are, like, better. But generally speaking, like, if there's a lot of assumed risk, then no. So like, for stream, there's so many new things that I try and untested. Well, untested, no. But tested approaches, like, I do. But for me, they're untested. I'm gonna put that one. No, it never has, but... Oh, God. Life is life, huh? You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest? Oh, this is a hard hitter, huh? How do I answer this? When I was younger, I used to really prioritize being sensitive to people, and I would be honest as much as I believed that they could handle it, and to the point where, like, you know, I would tell them everything except the final thing that would basically just be the cold hard truth. And the reason I was sensitive about it was because I didn't want to hurt their feelings. I didn't want to cause them pain. I didn't want to cause them problems. But then I realized that this also carried over into my relationships and other things like that. And I realized very quickly that being sensitive or prioritizing being sensitive over being honest is a waste of your time, because you waste time trying to skirt around an issue and you don't solve it. You just kind of get through the skill check or whatever so that you don't have to deal with it now. But later, it's like, you know, the truth is going to have to come out. The honesty is going to have to come out. So now I prioritize being honest, but the problem is that because it's very hard to be, how do I say this? When people say, oh, well, I'm very honest, normally that just means they're a dick, right? They're just like, oh, you know, they tell you the hard truth and they have no grace with it. They're not, how do I put this? They're not sensitive to your emotions or anything. Because it's like, if you're cold and hard with the delivery of the honesty, you make them more likely to not believe you because they think you're being it's being a personal attack. Yeah, exactly. The cruelty. Yeah, like it's very difficult to nail being completely honest and being sensitive, right? And you can say, well, like, this is like a template that I've been told that works. Like, hey, can I be honest with you? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, okay. And you tell them the hard truth in a manner that basically is like, look, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to cause you any issues whatsoever. But this is what's going on. This is why this is happening. This is the truth, right? It's completely fine if you want to hate me or anything like that, but that is the honest truth, right? Like, stuff like that works. But the problem is that it's very difficult, even if you have a template or things to follow. Like, you can go to like a psychologist and get like a sheet from it, but being honest and doing it with grace is extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. And the problem is that no matter what, no matter whether you say it with grace or whether you say it cruelly, the other person will not take it well because they're sensitive. They're in an emotional state of mind. They're at their low point or whatever the case is, right? So IRL, if I don't need to be honest with you, I won't. But if it's like I need to sit you down and we need to have a man-to-man or man to whatever, like, okay, it's gonna happen, right? You may hate me, which, all right, fine, but I gotta tell you the truth, right? But there's other ways that you can do it where, like, you can tell them the truth without it being you, like being anonymous, and I won't go into it though, but yeah, when I was younger, I used to prioritize being sensitive and being conscientious of other people's feelings, even over telling them the God honest truth. But now, even if it costs me relationships or friendships, I'm trying to be honest, because the thing is, the last thing I want to do is be sensitive to someone, and then I spend a year or two with them, and then the moment I'm honest with them, they're like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. I'm like, then why did I waste 2 years with you, Friendship or otherwise. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Exactly. Yeah. But you should say what you mean and mean what you say, but you should do it in a manner, to the best of your ability, even if you're not able to do it, that is not cruel. You want to try to do it with grace, right? Hello, Sire Tavi. I'm here to report that we have secured P1 and P4 and we've built another plane. Let's go, Ren. Also, hi, Ren. How are you doing? It's been a while. Hopefully you're doing good. Raz, the hot women want you? No one wants me. You prioritize being sensitive? No. No. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Oh, wait, are you talking about the Discord thing where I talked about the bots liking it? The hot women? Yeah, the hot women from Google Images want me. That I will say you're right. By the way, for those of you who don't know, if you do like a Twitter thread, like you post a tweet and then respond to it over and over, there's something in the, like, with the bots where, like, they will like those tweets or whatever. And what happens is that they like it because it's part of the algorithm. And it's like, I'm great, just got home and I have a competition. Dude, I wish you the best. Yeah, Raz, they want you. There's single hot women in my area? What if I'm gay? Oh, man. Shout out to the person who I heard breaking up with someone on the train with the line, I'm gonna be honest, I feel relief breaking up with you because you were socially Holy fuck. I mean, that's being honest, but, like, he could have just said, well, he didn't even have to, well, if you're breaking up with someone, you have no duty to be honest with them, right? Raz, if you're gay, I'm here, baby girl. I mean, if you want to tell her the truth, that, like, if you genuinely think she's socially poisoning you, then yeah, that's honest. Well, actually, maybe it's actually a little grateful too, because it's like, hey, I genuinely feel relief that, I'm doing this, and it's like, it's hard though. There's a fine line between being an asshole and then telling the truth, right? Because sometimes being an asshole, you're just being honest, right? But telling the truth and doing it with grace, it's difficult. Anywho, you actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Oh, hello, Lord Byron. Are you gonna give us a meow? Or are you gonna slander me? Your father. I feed you. I bathe you. I comb you. I give you everything you ask for. And what do? He doesn't even meow for me. New experiences and knowledge areas? I used to be this way. Now I'm kind of like, I know what I like and I like what I like. And like, if I need to try something new, sure, but actively seek out, no. Nuh-uh. I'd meow for you, baby girl. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Oh god, hold on. I need to put in the other earbud. These earbuds like hurt my ears so much. So like I'm transitioning between like one in my right ear and one in my left ear. Oh, there we go. You're prone to worrying about things will take you're prone to worrying about that things will take a turn for the worse. Oh yeah, all the time. I like, unironically, if you want to get into the mind of Raz, like every single time anything good happens, I'm like, okay, how long until, you know, karma's gonna balance this out, take me back down to the middle, right? But it's also the reverse too. It's like, you know, whenever something really, you know, quote unquote bad happens to me, like for example, I'm out $300 of my audio interface and my headphones, like something good is gonna happen, right? You know, and it doesn't have to be monetary or anything. It's just like, you know, like it rained today, right? Not bad. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'm not prone to worry. I know it's gonna take a turn for the worse, but at the same time, when how do I put this? What goes up must come down, and what goes down also goes back up. That's how I think. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones? No, I actually like group hobbies more, but the problem is that it requires competent people to like do a good group activity. Like if any of you have played D&D, right? There's always going to, oh, hi, lovely Spinal. Thank you for the follow. We are, let me catch you up on what happened here. Audio interface, short-circuited, and blew. And looks like what happened is that the audio interface not only blew, it also destroyed my headphones. So I'm out $300. It is what it is. But the good news is I have my MV7. And also, good news, even though, like I said, things took a turn for the worse because I'm out that money and, you know, the interface and all that. It rained today. And two, guess what? I have stream. What goes down must go up, and what goes up must come down. The law of something. But also, hello, how are you? But yeah, like I was saying, like solitary hobbies are generally what I take part of, right? But group hobbies, like streaming, right? Like streaming is a group hobby, right? Because it isn't just okay, like yes, I'm the streamer and you guys are the viewers, but, right? Like we're doing this together, right? Like, do you watch a streamer that's not streaming? No. And a streamer, I mean, even if a streamer streams to nobody, like still it's fun. But like when you have more people doing stuff and everyone's kind of like on the same wavelength, isn't it dope? It's just that it doesn't happen that much. But solitary hobbies, like, don't get me wrong, I love building Lego. Like you could get me a Lego set, I'll sit there and I'll build it. Excuse me. For like 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm good I'm doing, you know, I would say that I'm doing great, but if I'm being honest, I'm doing okay. It's been up and down these past like a day or two because the interface and the headphones died like last night. So I'm kind of like, I'm really tired, but the good news is that, you know, even after all the BS, I'm able to be here for stream and I'm hanging out with you guys. So I'm doing okay. And I'm also, you know, as time goes on, as the stream goes on longer and longer, I'm getting better and better. And it's all because of you guys. Honestly, like that, like it sounds cringe saying that, but it is true. Like stream genuinely like is picking me up. Because I literally like only slept 2 hours today. So I'm like Delulu hardcore right now. It only broke because I wasn't there. Yeah, give me some of the money from the races that you win, Ren. You know, and then I can buy a TLM 103 and yeah. Speaking of, I need to do research on what interfaces I'm gonna buy. I think I'm gonna go with the Motu M2, and then I'll actually be able to buy the DT990s by Bayer Dynamic. Is it going to happen soon? Probably not, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll draw you something to patch the hole of the audio interface a little bit. What you want, boss?
What do you want to do?
Why am I Kermit? I have no idea. Wait. I know. Draw a picture of me crying over, like... Okay, this is gonna be cursed. If it's too much, it's too much, okay? Let me know. But, like... I want it to be like I have my hand outstretched, like, no, don't go, please don't leave me. And it's like an audio interface with like legs, like holding hands with the microphone that also has legs, and they're walking away and they're like flicking me off. That's what I want. I think is going to be, in my opinion, the funniest thing to encapsulate what happened. No, don't go. Oh, but we're gonna short circuit and die together and walk off into the sunset. That's what's going on. If you want to do that / whatever the case, let me know. Otherwise, draw me a tulip. That works. Whereas that money goes to the kingdom to build it up. Oh, okay. So I don't get any of it. Very good legal argument there, Ren. You enjoy solitary hobbies? Do I enjoy it more? No. I am a social creature. I like people. Audio interface on a live pack. Yeah, it's like ATH M50X Coon. You've known me for so long. Actually, no, I've only had that audio interface for like 4 months. So like it's like a Romeo and Juliet situation. It's like Romeo and Juliet son. Let's run away together. Let's run away and leave Raz. He's using us too much. What do we get for all the hours that he uses us? He just turns us off and turns us back on. Oh god. Yeah. I'm edging my audio equipment. That's why they just died. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back on topic. Whew. You can imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living? God, no. God, no. I can't, I have a hard time coming up with my own lore. Do you know how many, like, okay, I started streaming February 22nd, 2024. I have been thinking of streaming since like 2014, so like 10 years. And I've been thinking about like, well, actually, if I'm being honest, like in terms of being a VTuber, I've been thinking about doing it for like a year. So like, even after a year, I don't really have a fully fleshed out like lore. Now I do, but the publicly disclosed one, I'm trapped treading water in Tokyo Bay, and I don't know where I came from or who I am, but you know, I'm here now. I can write fictional stories. I've already done it. Yeah, for sure I can. I'm just not that creative. All my creative juices go into like very specific things, and then it's like, gotta wait 9 months till you get it back again. But yeah, no, I cannot imagine myself like in any way, shape, or form. Professionally or just as leisure. Not me. Ooh. I favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. I don't think this is a good question. Wait, no, it is a good question. I'm just stupid. Yeah, so like, okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Someone gets hurt, you know, let's say like they get a boo-boo, right? You know, we're having printer talk, right? And you know, she's like, okay, this is my headcanon, okay? She's like, oh my god, Raz, you know, you filed that paperwork so well, like I'm so proud of you. And then like she like pulls out the paper and like she gets a paper cut and she has a boo-boo, right? So it's a paper cut, right? So I need to go get a band-aid, right? I'm not gonna sit there and scream like there's always one, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. There's always one woman in a public like situation where something happens, even the most mundane thing, and they're like, you know, the loudest screaming on planet Earth. There's always one woman. Okay, I don't care. And if it isn't a woman, then there's like a guy, right? Like that does it in her stead. There is always one. And she's like, and like the dog just like, you know, rolled over and pretended to play dead, you know. So in that case, like, no, I'm like, no, I'm gonna pull out my med kit, right? I'm gonna put Neosporin on the boo-boo, put the what do you call the bandage, and then there you go, right? Rip writing. Damn, baby girl, you filed those papers so well. Oh no, I cut my fingertip. Yeah, guys, you know how I said I couldn't write professionally? Well, let me tell you, for some reason, I'm very good at it right now. Don't ask me why. But no, I always favor efficiency. If I need to get something done, or something needs to get done, and you're like, but I don't feel like it. Sucks to be you. Because whenever I'm feeling emotional or down, no one cares about me. So why the fuck do you think I'm gonna care about you? Especially like when it's like if it's a decision like for business, but if it's like a personal thing, right? Like sometimes you need to be efficient with your decision, otherwise it fucks everything else up, right? Like we're going to In-N-Out. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you want pizza. We're getting burgers, and then guess what? The moment you get to In-N-Out, they're like, oh, you know what? That was such a good choice. You know, it's so great. I can't believe Wow, burgers were such a good choice. What do you mean it wasn't my idea? No, I came up with In-N-Out. It's like, ah! Anyway. I'm venting a little bit, aren't I? I'm sorry. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax? Prefer? Yeah. Do I? No. I only do it if I have to. Let's be real here, guys. We only do our chores when we have to, like cleaning or laundry. But like relax, no. The moment I get the option to relax, I'm gonna take it, and then I'll do chores later. Unless if it's like something that's there, then it's like, okay, I gotta do it. But what? That was a great choice. Your opinion isn't valid because obviously I came up with the idea, not you. See, exactly. There you go. You're getting closer and closer to understanding women, Ren. Please type what thingies you want flipping you off so I can grab references. I can't remember what you said. Oh, here. I'll actually tell you here. It's called a Vocaster 1. Okay, and that's the audio interface. I only have one hand. Okay, audio interface, and then... Oh, what the hell? Why is it not typing? Oh, wait, hold on. I've just realized an issue. Wait. Hold on, guys. Uh-oh. Test. Oh, no, it is showing up. Okay, so it's the... There we go. The Vocaster 1 audio interface. And the ATH M50X from Audio Technica. There you go. Those are your references. This is so dumb. I love it. Oh, where's my Chatterino? What thingies you want flipping you off so I can... Okay, so I got it. There you go. Raz, there's a book called How to Understand Women. The first page is I don't know. No one ever understands women, okay? Because here's a problem, right? And this isn't like a thing with women, right? This is men too and everyone else, right? Everyone is different. So even if like men and women and so on like follow similar trends, everyone is special. Some people hate pickles because it looks like their childhood toy, okay? Like, that, it's perfectly fine. It's how it goes. Don't say something wrong. Uh-oh. You know how I was saying worried about making a good impression? That question is now becoming prevalent again. Hey, you, did you know you can help me get a show with a follow? But yeah, if you're curious, like I said, I'll say it again over and over. I judge off of two things: content of your character and your actions. Everything else, don't give a shit about. Ooh, this is a good one. I like this question. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Here's a tip for you guys. Whenever you're in a disagreement, you will never prove your point. A disagreement between two individuals is two people who have points that they are guarding with their life. They are not open to being persuaded. Name a situation where you've been in a disagreement with a stranger, or even a friend sometimes, where you have a point that you believe in fervently, and with another person, they believe in that point fervently. You won't win. You'll yell at them, maybe you'll prove your point to yourself, but you're not going to convince them. So, in disagreements, do not prove your point. Explain your point. Explain your point, and be conscientious of their feelings. Because there are some people, actually a lot of people, that the way they feel and how they feel internally is how they live their life. It's called emotivism, okay? So if you try to prove your point and they are a motivist, i.e. their feelings is how they are, they'll take it as a personal attack, so an ad hominem attack, as opposed to you trying to persuade them of a logical point, right? Send a Wikipedia article? Wait, for what? I'm sorry. Or oh, I see what you mean. Oh, man. Yeah, if you have, when you're trying to convince people, here's a tip as well. If you're trying to convince someone to, believe you, tell them, hey, this is what I believe in, this is why I believe in it, okay? Here is stuff to support my point, and here's also other things that if you want to look at it and see, there you go. And that's it. That's all you can do. You can take the horse to water, can't make it drink. There you go. Prioritize, no. Always person's feelings. Because sometimes, a lot of the times, the argument that you're having is how people feel internally, and that's who they are, right? and you don't want, because even if you think it's stupid or whatever the case is, like, be kind, please. You may actually affect their life, and if you affect it, you want to be positive if you can. You only get so many chances. I usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at a social gathering. It depends on, like, what type of social gathering. If I'm an invitee to a party and I don't know anyone, I'm not going to introduce myself, because I'm just the plus one, right? You know, I'm an afterthought. But if it's like my party and I'm inviting people, yeah, I'm for sure introducing everyone, or I'm going up and introducing myself to everyone, so that people know, like, hey, like, you can be chill here. But yeah, generally I wait. But if it's a social gathering where I need to talk to someone, or like I'm very interested in someone, yeah, I'll introduce myself. But yeah, my mood can change very quickly. I've grappled with this question for years, because generally speaking, oh, hi Santai. Generally speaking, my mood is very stable. It's just that sometimes something will set me off, and it's just completely random, right? And then it takes me like an hour or two to kind of get back to normal, right? So yes, my mood can change very quickly, but it's so weird. What are we doing? Therapy? No, we're doing the Myers-Briggs 16 personalities test. If you want to take it alongside me, there's the URL, or you can Google it. I'm too lazy. If you're too lazy to find it, then you're not going to finish the exam anyway. So, but yeah, let me fill you in what happened, Santai. I posted in the Discord and on Twitter if you want to look at a little bit more specific. But my audio interface died, and when my audio interface died, it took my headphones with it. So I'm out $300 right now. And that was the Vocaster 1, the audio interface, and the headphones were the ATH M50Xs, so. Anyway, but my mood can change very quickly. Yeah, but generally speaking, I'm an iron brick. Iron brick? Brick wall, there we go. You are not easily swayed by, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because here's the thing, whenever people try to convince me, like, to believe in something emotionally, like, save the whales, and I'm like, how? Okay, the whales are in danger. They're dying. Oh my god. How are you going to save them? How is my $50 to you going to save that whale? Is it going to buy fuel for a boat? Is it going to buy this? What is it going to do? Right, and they're like, wait, what? What? Yeah, I'm not easily swayed. In fact, whenever people use emotional arguments, I consider you lesser, because you have to try to convince me using my base emotions rather than coming at me like I think of you less, because if you use an emotional argument to persuade me, then that means that you don't value me to think. You think you can pull a fast one on me. You often end up doing. Hey, anyone else in here that often only does things at the last possible moment? Totally can't be me. I'm very goal-oriented and very goal-motivated, but like, if I can do it at the last possible moment, agree. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Because like, let's be honest here, right? If you have, any of you guys in college or in school or anything like that, like, whenever you write a paper or whenever you have an exam, you wait until the last possible moment to start studying, right? But do you guys have I had this thing too, where like, I was like, if I spent an hour today studying and I did that 5 times this week, I would be better prepared than cramming. And then you're like, well, you know, I was going to study at 4, but it's 4:05. I'll study tomorrow. It's fine. And then you get to the exam and you're like, how could I have done this to myself? And then you do it again. Ooh. I didn't even read this question because I was too busy tangenting. Yes. I love debating, especially ethical dilemmas. And what's funny is, and what sucks is that I'm a very I like talking about stuff because I think it's important. And I like talking about things because like, there's a lot of people who have positions that they believe in, but they don't understand, right? Like, you know, you may believe in a flying spaghetti monster, which is cool. You're fine with that. But like, why do you believe in it? Like, what gives you the evidence, or what gives you the reason for believing in the flying spaghetti monster? And that's the reason why you stub your toe every day, right? Like, that's an important thing for me. Now, I don't really do that and probably won't ever do that on stream because it's not my place, right? It's not my place to educate you guys on things that I have no fucking business being a part of, right? But, you know, if I had the opportunity to, like, you know, debate over controversial or uncontroversial things without, like, any consequences, yeah, I would. But will I ever do it on stream? No. But yeah, no, yeah. And the thing is that, like, the people who don't enjoy it, like, it makes sense to me too. It's like, waste of time. For me, it's not, but for others, yeah. You're only 10 followers away from 50. Oh, don't remind me. Can you believe? Can you believe that on the last 10 followers to getting the opportunity to have affiliate, my audio interface dies. My microphone or my headphones go with it, and I don't know if my microphone is dead too. By the way, if the microphone is dead, I'm out like $800, okay? Because I got the SM7B. And it's like, so it's like, can you believe that? But here's the thing, right? Like I said, what goes down must come up. What goes up must come down. The law of equilibrium, I think it's called. Oh, will you, Byron, bless us with your meow. One more, meow. Right up on the microphone. I'm trying to get him to meow. My son, he's disobeying his father. How dare you? Oh, I gotta be really careful because if I drop this microphone, it's gonna be so loud. All I have on here is a limiter and a noise gate, so hopefully, I mean, the audio quality was decent before stream, but yeah. Anyway, you usually prefer to be around others than on your own. Okay, so I know I said that I really like doing group projects and stuff. I really like being on my own. I have literally sat inside of, like, my house for years. Not years, but like months without going out besides like doing what I need to do. And I love it. I like being around others, like, unless like they're special people that don't really drain me or they drain me like much slower than other people, I can't. I'm too much of an introvert. And it's okay. I know it's hard for you, but honestly, I think the stream is great. Let's go. The audio and everything, so try not to worry too much about it. You'll get there. Yeah, because like ultimately, like, you know, it's not really about like having good, like, or at least in my opinion, for being a good streamer, it's not really about the audio equipment. It's more so about like the person behind the microphone, right? Like, yes, having a TLM 103 is better than having a Blue Yeti, but like, let's be real here. You don't care how it's listened to. You care about the person speaking into it, right? Like, that's how I look at it, right? That's why like Jinxie or Queso or other these people who literally make more money than everyone here combined probably in the last 10 years in like a week. They make that much money with that crappy microphone, not because of the microphone being good, but because it's them. And that is what I find valuable, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people with crappy mics, but over time it became their thing. Yeah, like Jay Schlatt, funny mic. Funniest thing on earth. Jay Schlatt, okay? We still don't know what he was doing in 99, but, you know, anyway, the point is, okay, I don't like him. I don't like talking about controversial stuff. You guys know this, but, you know, I'll just bring this up for a short time. Like, he has a funny mic, right? Funniest thing in the world. It's a freaking C920 webcam. Anyway. Oh, you become bored or less interest when discussion gets highly theoretical. Nope. There is actually, hold on. Here, where is it? I'm gonna show you guys something that's gonna break your brain. Oh, typing with one hand sucks. Oh, can you hear the demon, or what do we call the Chihuahuas? What were the K-Thab version of Chihuahuas? I have neighbors that, like, their Chihuahuas go crazy for no reason. What do we call them? Like piranhas or some shit? I don't know. Anyway, what I was going to show you is here. This is Gödel's incompleteness theorems. So I'm not going to go into anything crazy, but this is basically, well, you can't really say basically with this, but this is a theorem that more or less says that okay, this is going to be a bastardization. So what this means is that it's not going to be fully complete, but it's a decent like thing, is that basically every theorem that exists, every mathematical formula that exists is incomplete. So that means like it isn't perfect. It's a non-perfect system. And yeah, okay, I just saw everyone leave chat. Okay, I saw everyone like, okay, I'm hovering on the red X. I'm gonna click it if you keep going. It's okay, we're back. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I love highly theoretical stuff. You become bored or lose interest? No. Whenever there's something highly like theoretical or like whatever the case is, like my beams kind of go, what's going on here? 7 viewers? Oh no, we lost 70 guys. We lost 70 viewers. Oh no. There you go, Larry. See, I was thinking about you and I enabled it. I was wondering how long it would take for you to do that. 16 days? It's been that long already? It feels like it's just been a snap. It's crazy. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find... Okay. Here's why, right? Now, okay. Heart is the word here. Heart is the important thing. You are so forgetful. You're absolutely right. Oh yeah, because the followage starts whenever you enable it, so it's been more than that. I unfollowed you a few times for fun. What if I had emotions, right? Larry, what if I had feelings? Could you imagine? Oh, I'm so young. But like, the reason I never really follow my heart on this stuff is because normally whenever you're, okay, there's a saying, okay? Man beset by passion is the worst of all creatures. And everyone is beset by passion from time to time. Okay, and what that means is that how you feel, how you're passionate about something, it isn't a permanent state of mind, right? It comes and it goes, right? But if you... Let's go. I enabled it like a week or two ago, and I didn't say anything about it because I was like, I wonder if anyone will figure it out. But yeah, there you go. It should work. But like I was saying, passion comes and passion goes, but facts and true feelings, like how I feel about the situation, don't, right? So, but I do not, I mean, very rarely do I ever really follow my heart. Even if it really hurts, I choose the logical conclusion. And honestly, it's always worked out. It sucks. It hurts. It's emotionally taxing and painful, but yeah, I do. So forgetful. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule? Nope. Like I said, if you struggle with being consistent in anything, whether it be like work or study or school, all you need to do is find a motivator that is equivalent to a deadline. So like, oh, if it's due at 11:59 in the evening, that's a deadline that like, okay, you got to do it. See if you can find something else that is similar, right? So for me, it's like, it really only works when you're like in the workforce type thing, but like, if I get this done sooner, and if I get it done at a certain time, then, you know, the person I'm doing this for will, whether it be a client or otherwise, like they will be more incentivized to give me more work, ergo more money or whatever the case is, right? Like that's a motivator. That's basically a deadline. For college or for school, unless or until you realize that what you do with the time you spend in high school, or high school not really that much, but in college or whatever, how do I put this? Unless and until you realize that the time you put into what you do in college defines how much you get out of it, you won't really care. You'll just, you'll kind of breeze through. But if you like find your calling, right? Find the thing you want to do, which is very difficult. Then and only then will you start doing extra stuff and realize, oh God, like I need to work and I need to do stuff. But yeah, sorry. Grandpa Raz kicked in there. It's okay, I took him out and shot him. He won't come back. But find it challenging? No. Now this one, okay. You rarely second guess the choices you have made. Yeah, I almost never second guess myself. And the reason why is before every single decision I ever make, big and small, I wait until the last possible moment so that I have as much time as possible. And even if I don't have time, I do my best.
Zoinks! It's the gay blade!
I don't second guess my choices because I am constantly turmoiling them over in my head. I think it through, I think it over again, I keep going and going and going. So whenever I make my decision, I don't have to second guess because I've already done it. If I'm wrong, then it's because of something I either misunderstood, didn't know, or just a simple mistake. But I own up to it. I'm like, okay, I fucked up, my bad. Your friends would describe... No. I am not lively and outgoing IRL. I am a very quiet guy. I mean, if I'm with, like, coworkers and stuff, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm like, okay, it's fine. It's, you know, how do I put this? Like, you know, I'm cordial and all that good stuff. But, like, if I'm out in the wild, no, I'm a very quiet, laid-back guy. I don't like sticking out. I don't like doing this. I am just chill, right? On stream, I'm kind of like that, but like I put way more energy into it because I want to have fun and I want to, you know, rub off on you guys and also have it come back in a positive feedback loop where if I'm having fun and you're having fun, then you'll help me have more fun, and then I'll have, you know, it's just feedback loop. But yeah, no, I am not. Nuh-uh. Only 60% of the exam, by the way, hour and 13 minutes. Welcome to a Raz stream. You were drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing. Kind of. I like art. Like, I love painting with like watercolor and like oil, but it's expensive, so I don't do it. But like, I have a graphic tablet, right? But like, I'm not good at it, but I do like doing it. So I'd say like, yes. And I also like reading. So I'll just put I'll put a little low agree here. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Usually based choices. Yeah, like, obviously, like, you're gonna have your impression on something, like, whether you like a person or dislike them, or whether they're, you know, think they're weird or something, but ultimately, you want, or I do, like, I want to focus my choices on facts. Like, even if I hate a dude and I think they're, like, a scumbag, right? Like, what was the other thing you wanted? The vocoder one? Vocaster 1. And... wait, what is it called? Oh. ATH M50X. There you go. I type in a chat so that you have it there for you. You ever notice Raz ignores people? No, I never do that. I never do that. But yeah, no, I usually base it on that. You like to have a to-do list? Yes, dude, I love having a to-do list. Because then it's like, I know what I need to do, and I know what I need to get done. And like, if I do it in the morning, then I know, okay, I have all the things that I need to do, and I need to get done. And then I can get it done, right? You know, I know what I need to do. Raz is doing his best. Gambari mas. I'm trying to become a better streamer, guys, okay? And I think I have to get worse at reading chat. That's one of the things I think. But we'll see. I gotta experiment. You like to have... yeah, I love having a to-do list. Okay, I'm gonna have a sippy poo of my tea. By the way, hashtag sponsored, not sponsored by Twinings Earl Grey tea. Love it. Looks like that face I made when I was taking a drink looked like I just stubbed my toe and like I muted my mic as I was screaming. Let me see if it'll happen again if I take another sip. Me when you tell me you're out of Snicker bars. Sorry, my brain hurts. Follow me. Anyway, you're screwed if you break your pasta or cut it. What? What does that mean, Ren? Why are you being so esoteric? You rarely feel insecure. Insecure means like you're not comfortable with yourself, right? Is that what insecure means? Hold on, let me Google it. Insecure, because like we obviously like have how we like use insecure, right? But like it's asking like, you know, like the psychological definition. Okay, insecure from the Merriam-Webster dictionary, Webster says deficient in assurance, beset by fear and anxiety, so anxious and fearful. Yeah. I'm always fearful and anxious, right? Because like it isn't something that affects me. It's just like I worry about the future, even though I know I shouldn't. You know, I'm cognizant of it. Like I know I shouldn't do it. It's just like I do. It's just how I am. Excuse me as I have a burpee poop. But yeah, no, I'm definitely afraid of the future. I don't know what's going to happen. But the thing is that even though I feel that fear, that anxiety and worry, I do my absolute best to, with what I have, to do my best. And even if I don't do my best, I at least tried. And if I'm unable to take solace in that, then that should give me motivation to work harder or be better. Right? That's try to do. Speaking of things that I hate doing, I hate phone calls, man. If I had a choice, I would only use email. I would only use email. I hate phone calls because, like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a time where phones were a new thing, and like reaching someone instantaneously was a new thing. So I know, crazy, right? But you know, if you wanted to get in contact with someone, you know, you'd have to call their home phone and ask, "Hey, where's Jim?" Right? And they're like, "Oh, Jim went out fishing," right? And then they'd be like, "Well, how long is he gone for?" "Oh, like 3 days." So it would be 3 days before you could talk to Jim, right? So Raz is definitely over 30. Shh, no, I'm not a day over 21, okay? But you know, nowadays, because of the fact that you can instantaneously interact with people and get you can literally talk to someone on the other side of the world instantaneously by clicking call, right? Which still blows my mind. I hate it. I really do. But like just on day-to-day stuff, yeah, I hate making phone calls. I have to. I do it, but I hate it. I do everything in my power to avoid it. I don't like pasta. The Rin and Larry feud continues. Let's go. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Unironically, yes. Have I had any recent ones that I've explored? Let me think here. But no, I really do enjoy it because I think that like for example, like VTubing and stuff. The reason I found out about VTubing and all that stuff is because I got a clip of Saka Sandayo talking about the Green Lady by the name of Sarasvana. And that was my introduction to the VTuber rabbit hole. And that was pure chance by the YouTube algorithm of me being introduced to an unfamiliar idea / viewpoint. And it never would have happened if YouTube algorithm didn't recommend it to me. So yeah, I try to do my best to seek out if I can, but I always enjoy exploring unfamiliar stuff. Right. My dad breaks spaghetti for some reason. Shake my head, but I always try to stop him. All right, I'm being hurt internally. Yeah, breaking pasta. Yeah, if you want the smaller pasta, buy the smaller pasta. Anyway, 70% of the way through, by the way. You can easily connect with people you've just met. Oh yeah, for sure. I love doing it. Because the thing is that like no one person is the same. Yeah, there's gonna be people who have like similar traits and likelihoods and stuff like that, but they're never gonna be the same. They're always going to have their own little eccentricities and quirkiness and all that stuff. And I really enjoy it. And frankly, even though I don't have a lot of a social battery, like I don't mind spending my social battery like connecting with people and talking to people and stuff like that. Work in progress sketch in Discord, boss. Oh gosh. Oh god. Hot singles in your area. Oh my god, it's so good. Can I show it on stream? This is so good. This is exactly what I was thinking about. I was like, this is what it's like. What is it like to be Raz? Okay, wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's in images. Browse. Want images. And then I gotta wait for you to double check and make sure that you're with it. Go for it, Lamau. It's very rough in first sketch. Yeah, okay. As long as everyone keeps in mind, this is just a first draft. Okay, hold on. There we go. Look at that. My Vocaster 1. And my ATH M50Xs. And then me just, no, don't go. Don't go. And you know how you know this isn't AI generated? I have 5 fingers. I'm grateful that I'm able to abuse your guys' creative ability and talents to just draw like memes and crap. But it gave me a really good giggle, so I can't believe, oh my god, it's now on like my 3rd monitor. I'm just looking over and I see, please don't go. Please don't go. Oh, anyone else in the chat that are like this? Oh, hashtag me. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Me last night. The moment I was like, there's a good chance that I literally cannot do stream because I don't have a microphone. And I'm like, I have my MV7 in storage. Pulled it out. I was like, crap, I don't have headphones. Okay, today at lunch, I need to go and buy a pair of crappy Sony headbuds, which I did. They were like $12. Yeah. Because Byron bit and ate my earpods. Or not my the earbuds, the wired earbuds. So yes, hard agree. If my plans are interrupted, I'm doomed. I never get back to it. I am the opposite. Instead of like being like doomer about it, I'm like, I am going to do everything in my power to resume what I am doing. Now, if I don't have to, if my plan was to relax, like I'll just handle the situation and then go back to relaxing. Disgusting first guy. You guys, I'm gonna add a rule in chat that you're not able to be self-deprecating in any way, shape, or form of your own art, because none of you guys here like deserve to even have that energy in the ether, because it is BS. Y'all are, let me practice my honesty here, okay? I'm not very good at it, but you guys are amazing. So don't think for a minute that whenever you guys are like, well, it's like a disgusting, no, it's good, right? If it's actually ass, if it's actually shit, trust me, you will be known. Stop lying to me. How dare you lie to the streamer? Why would you lie to the streamer? I literally reposition myself in my chair. I hate my art. I can't draw, but I can color pitch. Well, here's the thing. You can always get better at something if you put time and effort into it. Hey, it's true. But yeah, hard agree on that one. Ooh, you are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Yes, but they don't keep me up at night. I'm like, that was a mistake. But it's just like, whatever. I'm trying to get through this here a little bit because I've kind of an hour and I really planned for this to be only an hour, but it is what it is. I like my art somewhat, but my schedules are always better than the art I finish. Then you just need to figure out how to transition between the sketch and the final art. That's all. But by the way, did you know that you can help me get ashore with a follow? By the way, Raz, who's holding you hostage because you didn't say... I don't say fucking, but I say bitch. I don't know. I have this weird thing where it's like... I don't know. I'm weird. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not... I want to be clear here. I'm not trying to be wholesome or say so or anything like that, right? It's just like... I have this weird thing where, like, I don't know if I'm cursing too much or too little. Because, like, I feel like if you curse too much, it's, like, annoying and grating. It's weird. Anyway, blink twice if you're being held hostage. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world would look like in the future? Yeah, because we don't know. And recently, the reason why I don't like doing this is because it's too scary. I'm like, oh, God. What a... Oh, come on, you could have... Thank you for the follow. Yes, mistress. I hate you. I don't know who you are, but you come to my stream and make me read that. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I'm being held hostage by yes, mistress. Ugh. Hi, Drox. I hate... Okay, I don't know if that's intentional, but you hitting me with the crying emojis and 4 of them... That hurts me. You have emotionally damaged me. Emotional damage. No, is that the damn... I'm gonna memorize that link so that I don't have to like second guess it. That's gonna be the damn clip for... It's gonna be the damn... Oh! Drox has 1 bit, but he uses it singularly to cause me pain. Gear up, we're moving into secure and exfil. Oh, God. You know what? I'm doing a good job, though, because my emotions don't control me. I control my emotions. Well, Not all the time, but I will say though that no, no. I mean, even if I'm like extremely emotional or something like that, I control it, so I don't do it. 1 bit, excuse me. Also, Drox, it must be nice having that Rodecaster Pro 2, huh? Because my Vocaster 1 and my Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs died, so I'm out $300. And I don't know if my SM7B, which was connected to the audio interface at the time, is kaput either. By the way, any recommendations for decently cheap audio interfaces? Because I know I'm getting the Bayer Dynamic DT990s eventually, so... Sorry that you hate me. That was hilarious. Okay, let's be honest though, right? Okay, can I call you Mist? Is that okay? Because I'm gonna be rude with you. Like, I'm gonna read like chat, but I'm gonna be like, yeah, mistress, yeah, sorry that you hate me now, but you did, this is on purpose. You did that on purpose. 200 IQ. That's fine. Okay, cool. That is 200 IQ, honestly. And Kyo says, we'll be going. Got to focus on the drawing and well. I need my music for that. Oh, I feel that 100%. Wait, I was gonna say, hey, do slash poll. Is everyone fine with me turning off the Zatsu BGM so that you can focus? Anyway. Oh my god. I'm not gonna recommend anything if you think I only have 1 bit. Oh, well, I was trying to hurt you because you hurt me. Is that okay, Drox? I'm sorry. I let my emotion get the better of me. I apologize. Mist means damn in German. Well, let me tell you, Mistress is a damn good name to fuck with a streamer. That was an innuendo. I like that. When making decisions, I focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what the most... No. I have made some decisions on behalf of other people sometimes that they literally never looked at me the same way again. But it was the right call. And even when I talked to them years later about it, they're like, yeah, I hated you for doing it, but it was the right call. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And he's like, yeah, it is what it is. It is. I love people's reaction to it. I wish that I could be so, like, forward-thinking. Is this your main account? Like, just asking, like, do you, like, is this how you rep yourself in, like, playing video games? Just like, yeah, I'm yes, mistress. Yeah, that's me. Or is this like a Twitch account specifically made to fuck with streamers? Because if so, like, I can't clap because I'm holding my microphone in my hand, legitimately, but yeah. But, no, I always try to do the logical thing. But no, yeah, you have way more than 1 bit, Drox. My favorite bit, and I think also your favorite bit, is just letting everyone know that I don't know how to voice act, and I need to do a better one eventually, but I'm gonna have to wait till I get all this situated. Is yes part of the European... That's a good point. Mist, if you're fine with revealing to everyone, are you EU gang, NA gang, SEA gang? What's your favorite bit of mine? Honestly? It wasn't my favorite. It's actually something I like kind of like was annoyed with because it was like, ugh. Because it's just like, it's frustrating because I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna like step over, but like you always like, legitimately trying to do everything in your power to get like banned or like get timed out. I'm glad you don't do it anymore because I don't like having you getting put into timeout purgatory, but I mean, you have more bits than that, of course, but like the Stamen Tavi thing is really cool. I like the F1 bit. I like the Max Verstappen bit, you know. Yeah, Osea. Yeah, because Drox, I think, is an Aussie. Yeah, he's down there with the Ruse. Down in Melbourne. Yeah, this is your main account, and yeah, it's all your gaming tags? It was an inside joke with my friends, so now it's stuck. Oh, those are the best, aren't they? Those are the best. You're my hero. I mean, honestly, it's really based. Let's be real here. Turn an inside joke into everyone else's problem. Like that's pretty powerful right there. My personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy. Yeah. So if I'm forced to do it, yes, I will work. I will do stuff. But like, if I'm by myself doing stuff, no, I've got like a spontaneous burst of energy and I will keep going what I can. Yeah, definitely an answer, Raz. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the Aussie accent, Drox? At least I said Melbourne right. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed? Okay, disappointed isn't the right word, in my opinion. I don't think... my hand hurts so much. Oh my god. Spaghetti noodle, my left hand. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take to feel disappointed. I think this is true if the word was, instead of disappointed, it was like they realize that I'm a normal person too, right? And I'm not deserving of the high regard, right? If I'm deserving of it, cool. But like, if like generally speaking, if people think highly of me, it's like through rose tinted glasses, and I don't like that because like that's not me. It's rose tinted. But we have yet to get our answer. We know there's only 3 NA in total right now. That is true, yeah. And what did you mean, Raztavi, by gang? Oh, I see. Like, are you part? Like, if you're fine with revealing to everyone, like, are you from Europe? Are you from North America? Are you from Southeast Asia or Oceania, as they call it? Or, you know, like, if you're comfortable sharing with us, like, where you're from, because like a lot of people in the chat are from Europe, for example, and very few people are from North America. So we just kind of like, we just kind of basically poll like, hey, where are you from? You know. Just to kind of get the demographic, because it seems like the vast majority of people here are from Europe. Europe, NA gang. Yeah, and we just say NA gang because, we're cringe. From South Africa? Okay. That's got to be like one of the most unique locations so far, right? Wait. Africa gang, yeah. So Mist is... That's cool. EU gang. And Rin is sad because not another NA. But yeah, nah, I'm not worried about that at all. No. Okay, like, if you've ever heard it sucks to be an accountant, because all accountants do is they sit there and they deal with Excel sheets. I could not do that. I cannot do that. I genuinely cannot do that. But I would love a job where no. I gotta have human interaction of some sort. I was hoping for a fellow British, JK. Rye is Oceania, I believe. I'm claiming OC gang here position. Oh crap. Larry, please, can you bail me out, please, Larry has the exclamation point Discord. Oh no. Larry, please. The mistress wants the Discord, Larry. We need to... I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you. I'm grateful. Oh God. Okay, that made me laugh so hard. I'm crying. Oh God, help me. Oh no. I don't know if I'm crying because of the joke or because of the day I've had. Either way, I'm having a great time. But yeah, it worked. If you beg your mistress, good things come, right? Ugh, sorry. Whereas me and you are the leaders of the NA gang. Yeah, I'm NA, by the way, if you're curious. But yeah, I'll do my elevator pitch. I stream every day at the same time. I do a bunch of variety stuff. I do Zatsudons or just chatting streams, I try to do my best to have a lot of fun and do a lot of fun stuff with other people that are fun, so yeah. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? I don't think so, but I think there are a lot of philosophical questions that really are a waste of time, right? Like, would you love me if I was a worm? Yes, I'd buy you a terrarium. I'd get your own little water bowl. Yes, of course. But I'm, gonna spam the Discord now with all my art. Let's go. I'm just like, we're collecting artists like Pokemon. Go get drunk off your seat, T-sir. Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave Tokyo Bay. I'm NA, but I wasn't in Tokyo Bay originally. I don't know my own lore. Too late. In my lore, you've already joined my OC in the world and hearing. Let's go. Not another artist. The good news though is that there are some good philosophical questions that like are worth like pondering. It's like, what happens if... Well, what's a good philosophical question that's worth pondering? It's like, what if there are other universes, right? Okay, let me change it to that, because like there are some that are just a complete waste of time. It's like, hey, what's your opinion on Gödel's incompleteness theorem? It's like, Rin is the only musician. Let's go. I don't know, man. That's a potent philosophical question, though. Explored extensively in the God Emperor of Doom. I can't do it, but that would be so funny if I could. Spam to go check. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, perfect. I love the thing that I love the most though is that because everyone is so unique, like everyone has their own art style, right? And what I've seen is that like everyone kind of has the same like like what in terms of what they draw, but like everyone has their like how do I say it like unique. Is it style? Like no one artist is the same. Answer the philosophical question. No, I'm not going to get into a debate whether beauty is objective or subjective. It is not worth my time. That's one of the stupid philosophical questions. It doesn't matter what the answer is. We're still going to judge beauty subjectively. Anyway, you feel more drawn to busy, bustling. Oh no. Come on, guys. Close your eyes with me. You're sitting at you're at a lake, right? There's a nice, in the animes, they got the little brown wood benches with like the steel like thing on it, like the armrest, and you're sitting there, right? And there's one lamppost and it's on, and it's just flickering. You see little moths and stuff drawn to it, and you're looking over the lake, and you're like, oh yeah, you see maybe you see a duck go by, just like that's the life. What is beauty? It's in the eye of the beholder. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Okay, so philosophically, this is a bad thing to do, but everyone does this. If you're like, you know what, it feels right to go to KFC and get like a whole and by the way, I did this today. I'm just outing myself. I was like, I can't believe I'm buying these cheap ass Sony headphones. So I went to KFC as like a pick me up, and I forgot how much it was, but I got like the sandwich or whatever. Mistake. I should have gone with the popcorn chicken. Anyway, but yeah, generally speaking, like if a decision feels right, yeah. Good portion of the time, not all the time. Generally speaking, I wait until like, okay, why does it feel good to me? Like, why does it feel like this is the right decision? And then I get like facts to back it up. I hate you, drugs. Imagine not having DT990 Pros. I will eventually. I will have DT990 Pros, and I will eventually have a Neumann TLM 103. Maybe not in my lifetime, but maybe someone will. Maybe I will. Maybe at one point. Okay, I may not be alive for it. Maybe I'll reincarnate into another world, and then I'll like retcon myself and give myself like a few $1,000s to buy it. Imagine not being broke. I love how you guys have transitioned to just calling me broke. You often feel overwhelmed. No, okay, so I don't often feel overwhelmed. I feel close to being overwhelmed all the time. Like you okay, if you've worked a job, you know what I'm talking about. Like you clock in and there's so much going on. It's all crap and the entire shift is ass. But then the moment the shift ends, you clock out, you're like, "Oh, this is fine." Like, "Oh, that sucked, but like this is fine." That's where I'm at. Like just like close to that point of being overwhelmed, but not there. Yeah, Larry hates us, guys. You complete things. Oh, this one's gonna ruffle some feathers. Not in the way you expect, but okay. Wait, now you gotta go check what I can do. I complete things methodically when I need to, but otherwise I cut corners when I can to save time. And I think everyone does this. And if you say like, no, the only thing I do is I do things methodically without skipping over steps. That's a privileged position, right? Which I hope that you can be in, but like 95 to 99% of the time, you like me personally, I can't complete things methodically. I need to get it done. It needs to happen. Because if you complete things methodically without skipping over steps, it takes time, right? So generally speaking, but okay, wait. Without skipping over any steps. Okay. Kind of? Like I'll miss a step here and there and I'll go like, ah, crap, and then I'll go back and fix it. So I'd say like this. Like a 2 out of 3 for agree. Oh God. I lost control of my chat. No. That's okay. It's funny. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps? I prefer tasks. Okay, here's what I'll say. I like coming up with creative solutions when I need to, but I do like following concrete steps because it allows me to keep everything in a frame of reference. Like, if I need to do this thing, I know how long it took. If if I do another thing, I know how long that takes, right? So I prefer concrete, but I'm not opposed to creative solutions, right? You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. No. Obviously, intuition and so on and stuff like that is important to take into consideration, but no, I use facts and logic because those don't change, right? It is what it is, right? Emotions, they come and go. You struggle with deadlines? No. I'm holding my MV7 in my left hand. My arm is actually falling asleep. My interface is broke. I do not struggle with deadline. I said I'm gonna stream every day at the same time. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do. Well, I'm not. It's not gonna be. It doesn't mean it's gonna be a good stream or anything like that. But I am gonna be here, and I said that I'm gonna do that. Right. The spinal girly is now live. That followed you, really? Cool. Maybe I'll be cheeky and raider. I'd be like, whoa. I feel confident that things will work out for you. Now this is just a doomer question, right? Are you between the ages of 18 and 25? Yes. 25 and 30? 30 and 35? 35 on? No. No, I'm optimistic that things will work out, but at the same time, it's like, how do I say this? No matter how many times you get drawn to the water, you have to drink it. So I think things will work out, but I'm not crazy. By the way, the reason why I do male, female, or other is because I remember hearing that if you do it male or female, it changes the outcome because it changes the basis of the answers to a male or female perspective, which I think is it's fine if that's how you want to do things, but I prefer more, what is it called? More analytical and more logical. So let's see. After an hour and 45 minutes, I am a logistician. Ooh. So by the way, for those of you curious, my previous one, I was an INFJ assertive. Now, I'm an ISTJ assertive. I'm raw talking. I hate that that's funny. That hurts me. Oh, no. Hey, you. Did you know that this land is hard and wild? Oh, you know what? Drox, you're right. My favorite bit isn't the one where you reveal to people I'm horrible at saying ara ara, and I just sound like a very mentally damaged seal. Ara ara. I think it's funny. I don't care. I laughed at it. I think that's fun. That's way more funny. Did you know that the land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still? If you weren't there for the Valheim stream, you missed it. Whereas your other one was bottom? What? My INFJ was being a bottom? Is that what you're saying? Wait, yeah, let's see. I'm a logistician, which is interesting. Because normally I was the INFJ, which is the advocate, and then it was the INTJ, which was the blah, blah, blah. I forgot what it was. But this is the first time I've gotten this one. Logisticians are practical and fact-minded individuals whose reliability cannot be doubted. Oh, 60. Oh, this is more. I've become more introverted. Don't forget to watch the VOD to see the meme. Jesus. We should have clipped it. That's my mistake. I should have clipped it. My bad, guys. 40% extroverted, 60% introverted. They tend to prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and feel drawn to calmer environments. Flashbang. I'm observant. Observant individuals are pragmatic and down to earth. Yeah, I agree with that. They tend to have a strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. Yeah. 80% thinking. Ooh. Thinking individuals focus on objectivity and rationality, often dismissing emotion in favor of logic. Only when necessary in my case. Otherwise, I always make sure to factor in emotions. Do not ever discredit people's emotions. they tend to see effectiveness as more important than social harmony. Yeah. Get it right, it's a 79. See, like I said, I complete steps methodically, but sometimes I miss steps. Judging. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a judge. I'm a judger. I'm not prospecting, I'm judging. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, end closure. I can't read. Preferring structure and planning to spontaneity. So preferring to be planned than spontaneous. 79 means 80 now confirmed. Discredit my emotion and I discredit your right to breathe. Exactly, yeah. I mean, like, I think that if you credit it too much, like that, you know, then it kind of like, you can't really talk about logic. But this thing is like, don't, like, it's a good idea, even if you think it's stupid, and even if you think it's wrong. Be graceful, if you can. Okay, and if you fuck up, and if you're a dick or whatever, if you can apologize, apologize. Otherwise, use that as a learning experience to become better. That's all. That's all there is. Apparently, a number is now becoming another number. Yeah. Raz, you can't assert anything in bed. I know. Assertive individuals are self-assured, even tempered and resistant to stress. Not by choice. They refuse to worry too much and tend to be self-confident when striving to achieve goals. Sometimes. I think I'm getting a little bit too much credit here. Send results. Before we move on, would you like to email? Yeah, let me send it to raztavi@gmail.com, which is my business and personal email for Raz, so. Yeah. Send me logistician tips and research insights. Get out of here. We don't need no solicitation up in this piece. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. Nuh-uh. So, yeah, I am a ISTJ, as they say. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm wrong. Sorry, there was more. I'm wrong. Sorry, hold on. Stream's not over. Shh, come back. Don't leave me. Don't leave me like they all do. Okay, we're here. Hold on. Let me fix this. There we go. I'm small boy, but it's okay. I am small, but I must scream. No, I don't want to open up. What the hell? I don't want. Okay, hold on. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. Excellent. Okay. So let's see what the ISTJ is, right? Sage, Raz missed my run. What run? What? I'll never leave you, baby girl. Email them to me. Oh, God. Oh, hold on. What is this? Go away. Sorry, the Twitch integrated throwing system opened by accident. So anyway, the ISTJ, for those curious, which is apparently what I am. So this, by the way, this is astrology. Let's go. You know, I don't. Ow. Sorry, arm fell asleep again. Ow. I don't think you should take astrology as like fact or anything, but I think it's cool to like have fun with. That's my hot take of the day. But logistician, practical, fact-minded. What I want to know is who am I like, right? No one cares about this, right? Let's be honest. Although a life of integrity, yeah. You can have skeletons in your closet, but the more skeletons you have, even if there's only one, eventually you'll smell them. Picking up the slack, yeah. Let's see, who am I like? Ooh, yo. Any astrology girlies here tonight? Hey, tell me what your star sign is so that I can tell you that the one that's most compatible with it so that we can have a really fun time. And what sucks is it works. If you've ever been to college and you've ever like hung out with an astrology girl, find out what their sign is and then find the most compatible one, you're in. Sting. Denzel Washington? Oh, cool. Angela Merkel? Cool. Natalie Portman. Our boy, Washington Sama? Let's go. Or is it Dono? Washington Dono. Read my Riz, damn it, Raz. Oh yeah, you're right, I did miss it. I'll show Raz a deep and meaningful interaction. Gotta think with your brain instead of the other one, Drox. I'm going to commit murder. Oh, George W. Bush, okay. George H.W., as they say. Every single time they would say Bush's name, they would always make sure instead of saying W, it was W for some reason. Ed Odd Stock. That's pretty cool. Hermy won. No, I'm kidding. Hermione. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fellow white-haired, yellow-eyed brother, Geralt, or as the Kamioshin says, Geralt. Okay. The Witcher series. Now, I'm happy about that. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. Oh my god, look at that. I'm Jason Bourne. I'm like Jason Bourne, guys. Stannis Baratheon. I always thought he was a weird character, Stannis Baratheon. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, like he was like, oh, like I can't win this war, so I gotta give like I gotta set, well, spoilers if you haven't watched it, but like you know, I gotta do all this sacrifice and all that crap that like is completely not worth it. And then Inspector Lestrade. Cool. Look at that. Charlie says accurate. My mother is a strong ISTJ. Okay. Suggestions on what I should do for a career. Okay, guys, this is a PSA. Okay. And I know this may be a hard truth, but you need to hear it. If no one else tells you, let me be the one. Okay. If you take this exam and you find out that you're this type of person, do not use it as a thing to find a career. Okay. What I'm saying here is that there are two ways to find a career that you'll find fulfilling for the rest of your life. Okay. And one, are you good at it? If you're good at it, then you'll become specialized, and the second thing will follow. And then, you know, all the wealth, health, and everything else will follow. The second part is, do you enjoy it? If you're good at something and you enjoy it, you have a career. If you're good at something but you don't enjoy it, you got a job. If you have something that you love to do but you're not good at it, that's a hobby. You know. But yeah, but like a management. Hey guys, do you guys see me as a manager? Am I a manager? Weird. But yeah, no, I'm very happy that I'm like my boy Geralt. I wish that I had the deep voices Geralt, so that I could, you know, be sexy. But you know, you gotta work with what you got, okay? And I don't got it, but man, I love Geralt. Geralt is dope. Well, you managed to do things to me. Ow! I just hit my knee. I'm okay. Okay, so this has gone on way longer than I thought it was, but that's a Raz stream, okay? This is what happens.
You need to shut the fuck up.
You're absolutely right, I do. So if anyone is curious, that is the Myers-Briggs personality test, the MBTI 16 personalities. So if you want to take the exam, just Google it. I'm sorry, my hand hurts. I can't do it anymore. Let's see here. I gotta catch up with chat. Oh god, the echo effect, because these are earbuds, is so bad. Ugh. It's like, okay, stick your fingers into your ear and talk. That's what it's like for me right now. Headphone supremacy. So before I go, though, I know Drox is still here, I believe, but if you happen to have any recommendations for audio interfaces, I would greatly appreciate it. You can whisper me on Twitch, you can send me a DM on Twitter, or join the Discord server and put it in there. Right now, I'm aiming towards probably getting the Motu M2, simply so that I can have two interfaces in case I want to have a guest or what, I don't know what I want to do, but also like insanely reliable, the Motu M2 and so on. But for a fact, I know that I will eventually get the DT990s, and yeah, then that'll be my daily drivers until inevitably something happens to them. So it's not the same stocks, boy. Damn right. Well, let's see here. I missed out on some of the two interfaces or two inputs. Oh, one interface with two inputs. The Motu M2 has two XLR connectors to it. The Vocaster only had one, which is perfectly fine, but let me see here. No, me too. Also, alas, Harry Potter here. Yeah. Hey, you. Did you know you can only get to shore with a follow? Hey, you. I know what you meant. Okay, cool. Yeah, because sometimes I say stuff that I don't know what I'm saying, so yeah. Can you tell that like the tiredness is kicking in? I'm like, my bed. It calls for me. It's nice. But yeah, so I'm planning on getting the Motu M2. In terms of like Valheim and stuff, I need to find a way to like actually like hold this up and like, I don't know, I need like because literally like, take like a Blue Yeti microphone and then like imagine holding that. And that's what I've been doing for 1 hour and 57 minutes. Oh yeah, did you see my eagle? Yes, I did. I made sure to leave a heart symbol on it. Yeah, you should be pretty proud of it. It looks amazing. I didn't notice it when you put it in the Discord for the first time. So last night when I was scrolling through, I was like, oh, Raz, look up. Should I? I'm not going to show it on stream, but Alien Pro. Bluetooth speakers? What? Wait. I asked for audio interfaces and you sent me speakers, or are you telling me to look for a specific product? Tape it to your... Yeah, I wish I had a lavalier mic. Like at one of the Rode ones. Unironically, it would be as good quality, if not then almost better than my SM7B. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, no, Cloud, you should definitely be proud of the Eagle, because like that is... Oh... It really is like amazing. Although, by the way, for everyone here, I'm trying to find a new profile picture because mine kind of sucks. I'm gonna be real. So if anyone wants to go ham and like, you know, if you're bored and you're like, you know, I got 20, 30 minutes, like, let's make a profile pic for Raz. Go for it. I don't have any money. Now look up Alienware. No. I've already got. But I hope / wish that whenever I get money that I can actually like start rewarding you guys for doing cool stuff. But yeah, sorry, $300 out of the bank right now. So and then after, because right now the DT990s plus the Moto M2 is like $400, so it's like, say goodbye emergency fund. But anywho, the good news is that just like my example of me kind of having issues with my audio interface and headphones and stuff, you know, the good point is that things go down, but it comes back up. I had a really rough night with trying to figure everything out. I got something figured out here, but the good news is it rained today. I had KFC. I got these weird earbuds that they're fine, but I gotta get them. But the good news is that no matter what, you guys are still willing to camp out with me and hang out and swim around Tokyo Bay, even with more sketchier than normal circumstances. So as always, I really do appreciate you guys. So Drox, yes, you say my name. Yes, Drox. Yes. Check out the N3H1 15116. I don't know this gotcha if it is. Oh my fucking god. It's the... I knew that looked familiar. I was like, wait, why does this look familiar? So for those who don't know, the N3H1-15-116 is a gas casket for, I think, or a water pump gasket for a Toyota Tacoma, I think it was. And it looks... How do I put this? Just a moment. Let me go ahead and get it for you. I hate you guys, by the way. WebP filed my be hated. Hold on, I gotta print screen it. I can't believe that. This actually, I think, yeah, this would push me over the edge. This would. Yeah, guys, I'm quitting streaming now because I cannot believe that I just had to look at a gas casket. So this is the, oh god, where'd it go? There it is. This is the this is the water gas casket that you just had me look at here. Raz is mine not a got. Alienware is the Alienware is the sorry, dick and balls. No, let's say the silent part out loud, even louder. Look up, literally just Google N3H1-15-116. And this is a, if I'm not mistaken, this is the rubber gasket that they use. Wait. On the website I'm on, it says, like all water pump gaskets, look like a cock and balls. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna copy paste this in chat. This is like unironically like one of the heaviest I've ever been gotten in my entire life. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. This is where I stole the picture from. It literally says you can buy this. It's a genuine product. And if you scroll down, 04-08 RX8, so like a Mazda RX8 or whatever, water pump gasket. Like all water pump gaskets look like a cock and balls. Yeah, I knew that though, Ren. So how is that a got? You're gonna have to explain that one to me because I'm too boomer. I'm Aussie. You know what Axel is? I hate you. But what I think is funny is that there are emotes of like ferrets twerking, like very innocuous, very funny and silly like emotes that get banned. Is this a bannable thing? Just having a hold on, let me get the full name. A N3H115116 gas water pump gasket. It's not a god. I was genuinely serious about it. Wait, are you talking about like Alienware for interfaces? Because Alienware does not make interfaces. Alienware just makes PCs, and all the PCs that they offer, I can build myself for cheaper. So I remember when Alienware was all the rage, and I was like, I can get an i7 3770K with a, what was the killer at the time? It was before the 1080 Ti, the 980 whatever, 980 Ti. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out stream because I cannot believe that. Oh, I've just realized I can't listen to ASMR. Well, I know I need to get those headphones very quickly, but anywho, for those who missed the stream or clicking in now, my audio interface, my Vocaster 1, basically short-circuited or had an amperage break or something, which destroyed the unit itself and also destroyed my headphones, the ATH M50Xs. So I'm out roughly about $300 right now. I'm currently recording on my backup microphone, which is a USB mic by the name of the Shure MV7. I recommend it if like you want a very lightweight, dependable USB microphone, but compared to the SM7B, can't hold a candle, I'll be honest, which is one of the reasons why I bought it. But I am very grateful that I bought this and used this for like a year and a half before I bought the Shure SM7B. My God. But yeah, I need to get my bread up and be like Drox, because he has a Rodecaster Pro 2, which is like a $700 interface, which... But you know what? You get there in time, right? It's fine, Rez. You don't need ASMR when I'm here to moan in your ear. Oh, God. All right, well... You guys just had to make it weird, right? But at any rate, you guys have a good one. I'm not going to raid anyone. I was thinking about raiding the other person, but too tired, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, the moment I turn off stream, I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, anywho, thank you guys for being patient with everything. If it didn't affect you at all, cool, that was the intended effect. But yeah, we're gonna figure out how things go. I don't know how we're gonna do gaming streams, but I'm gonna, you know, MacGyver some sort of mic stand for this until I can get everything sorted. So yeah, until then, take care. Thank you guys for joining in, and as always, Razanara, and have a good one. N3H115116. Raid myself. Okay, guys. Yeah. All right. Enjoy the raid.